Yes, I'm so happy that a lot of people are beginning to see the manipulation, the gaslights that Somalians have been doing, even in the past. A lot of people have started saying it out. People who they have actually hurt are now saying it out. People are now beginning to see them for who they truly are. A lot of people are saying, oh, that they're being, witch hunted and all of that. That what happened is that President Trump doesn't like black people and this and that and that. But this is it. These people are not even blacks. According to them, they said they are not blacks, right? And then I don't think we all should even be worried about it. Anyways, they're not blacks. They say they're Arabs, right? Fine. They've been committing fraud in that country, and now they're there for them. A lot of things are going to be uncovered, and again, they are now beginning to say so many things by themselves. These people are not even who people think they truly are. For the first time, I am supporting President Trump to actually deport people. Right? I'm beginning to see why he's doing what he's doing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him, but now I'm seeing that he's trying to clean America. He doesn't want America to be like UK. Go and see what these people are doing in the UK. And that is what he's trying to clamp down on. And honestly, this is a good one. But one thing I don't want these guys to be deported to Nigeria. If these guys are going to be deported to Nigeria, please take them to the uttermost part of the northern part of Nigeria where they are going to be persecuted, right? Because if they bring them here that I am in Africa, our people will, I don't want to say it, but that's the truth. My people have zero tolerance for people like that. They are going to finish them in just a space of one day. Anyways, watch these videos. I'll be back with a commentary. Just watch it.
Somalis in Minnesota, Democratic Representative OMAR people have been caught stealing billions of dollars. Tax fraud amongst a whole bunch of other fraud. Money that was supposed to be sent kids with autism, amongst other things. And one of the ways how they got away with it is they indoctrinated, convincing the parents of these kids that they had autism. Social services recruiting. No. That money was spent on luxury cars, houses, travel. Donald Trump has terminated the funds. Billions of dollars are missing. And yet for all you liberals out there, you all still want to continue listening to ILHAN Omar, the one who married her brother to get in the country. Rumors have it, complain and complain all day long. She can't complain where she comes from. Minnesota is a war zone right now. You can have Somali reaping havoc. They were able to convince our social services. Billions of tax dollars. Wasteful money. This is from the Democratic Party, people. How much longer are we going to continue allowing them to do this? Every single day is something new from these people, from these sickening people. And yet, apparently, liberals and Democrats all around the country got a problem with Donald Trump because of what he said. It stinks over there. I agree with him. It stinks. If you don't think it stinks, it's a disaster, how about you go back? Build yourself up a nice little house. Build yourself up a nice little life. Nah, see, you all ain't gonna do that. You wanna know why? Because this is United States of America. Land of the free, home of the brave, home of the opportunity. You all come over here and seize that opportunity by stealing billions of dollars.
Do you know what the predominant religion is in Somalia? Take a guess. Islam. Over 99% of the population. You guessed it.
Somalis are not terrorizing this nation. We are helping it thrive. Somalis have always seen themselves as a fabric of this nation.
Are you sure about that, ILHAN Omar? You want to retract that statement? Nope. All right, let's pull up some facts, shall we? Let's pull up some more. Right. Helping America thrive. Here's where my problem lies. ILHAN Omar is always talking negatively about America, the country that she resides in, and she's always speaking highly about Somalia. You know, the country that she won't go back to. It's amazing how much high esteem Somalia gets when it's coming out of her mouth, just speaking about it, when in actuality, here are the facts about Somalia. So for starters, United States listed Somalia as a level 4 risk. It's the highest level of advisory. Do not travel there. They're saying it's high crimes, high terrorism. Don't forget kidnapping and piracy. Also, forgive me for my pronunciation, but Al-Shabaab conducts terrorism attacks, bombings in Mogadishu. So that's Somalia. Organized crime is very prevalent. It's a hub for human trafficking, illicit network. Oh yeah, and we can't forget in Somalia, there's weak governance. They have poor law enforcement, and also some areas are heavily restricted and governed by Sharia law. Human trafficking, arms trafficking, sexual violence, piracy. Shall I go on? And it is a fact, not an opinion or a feeling. It is an objective fact. It's one of the most dangerous countries in the entire world. Obviously, not all Somalis are pirates or all these other criminals, right? But when you have a large portion of people doing something and you bring that over to another place, chances are it's going to continue. Never in the history of ever have I seen a third world country come to a first world country and a first world country get better and improve when they don't assimilate, which we see so often within their religion. And people will call me Islamophobic. That word is fake. It's made up by Muslim Brotherhood, first and foremost, and it's created to just deflect and to not take accountability for whenever they do mess up. When you break down Islam, yes, people should definitely be afraid of Islam. They should be afraid of Sharia law coming to America, to the Western nations. They should definitely be afraid of women losing their rights, the right to vote, having half a brain in their religion. Mind you, my father is Muslim, okay? I grew up in an Islamic home. I had the hijab. I went to the mosques. They separated the women from the men. The girls could not even shake men's hands. They were considered less than. I'm a lefty. I'm left-handed, right? And guess what? This is considered an unclean hand. My own father would try to force me to use this hand to eat and write with. So I don't care about white liberals, Muslims coming to me telling me that it's Islamophobic to stand up for women, to say we don't want Sharia law in Western nations, we don't want crimes, we don't want oppression to come to our countries. If you guys love your country so much, go back to those countries. Stop bringing your values and beliefs to another country and expecting other people to conform to them. And last thing I'll address regarding President Trump, I would have used a different choice of words. However, he had a point. As any rational human being would be able to see, Somalia is definitely a dangerous country. Here's the ironic part. So we have celebrities, right? And we have Tim Walz denouncing President Trump's remarks about calling ILHAN OMAR garbage and Somalia garbage, right? Did they denounce when Biden called millions of Trump supporters garbage, though?
Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is just supporters.
Yeah, it's giving selective outrage, right? If it doesn't fit their narrative or their agenda, they're denouncing, they're upset, they're gonna say it's bad, but you know, if it's coming from Trump, evil, it's evil. But if it's coming from Biden or anyone that's on their side, it's permissible. The hypocrisy, that's all I'm saying. All right? Alrighty.
To Adan people.
Adan people? Do you know what Adan mean? It's a derogatory.
You're a special type of stupid. Nacas yahow, nacas ka dhalay.
Meesha taagan oo been iga sheeg horan. Adan means Adan. Adan, aabaha wase Adan. Adoon, Adan. Fartaas fotada isa geli. Dhilo iyo sharmuutaas ka dhalay. Naclatullah calayk.
Hi TikTok, I'm here to vent today. Honestly, I don't want to hear it. I'm disliking the Somali community on social media. I came out and told my story 7 months ago. Ever since then, 7 months, every time I come on social media, every time I come on live, I get bullied, I get hate, I get hate crimes, I get any type of hate spewed at me anytime I come on social media. I'm at a point where one of my accounts which was nearly at 10k and I worked so fucking hard on it, got banned because I got mass reported by the Somali community, not once, not twice. And it's a day where I get bullied on a daily basis for being Somali, for being different, for putting my story outside on social media. I am tired of the Somali community. I tell them, leave me the fuck alone. Like, just stop putting me into you. Stop mentioning me. Stop talking about me. Stop coming into my comment section and harassing me. Day in, day out, the comment section, the amount of people I have blocked because of the hate. I'm tired. I don't even want to do social media anymore at this point. Every single day I'm being censored because I'm saying I don't like Somalia, I don't like what's going on back home, and I don't like the culture, and I don't like that you lot bully me, and I'm talking about the shame within the community, and I'm bringing up awareness of what's going on within our community, within forced marriage, within rape culture, within pedophilia. Like, I talk about these things, and because I'm bringing awareness to it, I'm getting bullied and I'm getting harassed on a daily basis. Like, I'm sick and I'm tired. I've got my own shit to deal with. And the fact that anytime I come on social media just to even be like, hi guys, how you lot doing, just to socialize, I'm still getting hate. I don't know what to do. Wallahi, like, I'm sick and I'm fucking tired. Please. And then everybody wants to go, oh, Somali community is amazing. Wallahi, they're not. As a girlie that looks like me, like, I'm not even alternative, but I guess I look alternative. I'm getting hate crime day in, day out. All I have to say is, I don't know how a lot of you are dealing with this on social media, but wallahi, I'm sick and I'm fucking tired.
Now, the cool strain on social media is hating Somalis, okay? The Somali hate train, oh, everybody and their mama who needs views is writing. This is what you can do in the workplace. If you have a coworker that brings up that one Somali person that committed crime that has nothing to do with you, when they bring them up, you bring it up someone from their race or their ethnic group and be like, how do you feel about so-and-so? And when they say, what do you mean? Be like, exactly.
When people are not used to the spotlight being on them in the news, they get so freaking offended. Okay? It's okay for them to talk about white folks in the news. It's okay for them to talk about black Americans in the news. Okay? But when the spotlight be on them, they be acting like, oh my gosh, what, no, y'all just hate our guts. No, it's not that, because Brett Favre had a welfare scandal. Okay, it wasn't quite as big as this stuff right here, but like, yeah, he had one. You know what I'm saying? There were black Americans way back in the day that had some too. It wasn't nearly as nowhere near as historic as what was going on in Minnesota. Okay, but like, it's just the news. When the news is reported, the news is reported. Brett Favre was all over. Look, Brett Favre was all over the news. I mean, I'm so tired of people coming into my comments talking about some. Well, no one's talking about it right now. What happened to other people right now, because that's in the past. They were spoken about. Okay, that's way back there, gone. Okay, this is present day. So stop coming into the comments saying, well, no one's talking about this and no one's talking about this and no one's talking about this, because that done happened years ago. That done happened way far a long time ago. The news, this is current news right here. And so people talk about current news. Like when the hurricane hit Jamaica, people talked about the news. When Russia and all that had talked about the news. When Trump was in court for all his cases, people talked about what was on the news. And now it's the Somali Americans on the news, and not all the Somali Americans. It's the ones who committed the crime. Now, the thing that's going on is they feel like it's a group. They're being grouped. Okay, that happens. It's happened to Black America from the beginning of time, from people all around the globe. They tend to look at a small group of Black Americans, and then they blast all Black Americans as that. That's where you get a stereotype from. Okay. So that's been happening in Black America forever, and the world participated. Okay. So now that some guilty Somali Americans who have pleaded guilty, by the way, many of them, I think most of them did. I'm not sure, but some of them went to trial or whatever. And, but yeah, they're guilty. Then now all of a sudden it's Oh, why are people talking about us? Why are people talking about us? Why are people? Because this freaking current news. This freaking current news. They're even going up to ILHAN Omar and with the mic in her face, and she's having to answer for all of the clan. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, when you want to be seen, there it is. Flashy clothes, flashy cars, flashy mansions. Okay, seen. Okay, there you go. And then it gets tracked. But I did look something up because this is an odd phenomenon, okay, that goes on. Like, it's okay for everybody to talk about Black America in a bad way. It's like everybody around the globe participates in it. But then when Black America or even so much as discusses what's going on in the news or says something about something, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Oh, why are you doing this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But there's a psychological thing going on here. So I'm going to put this up. I want y'all to look at it, okay? So yeah, because people really don't feel like it's supposed to be them, us, really, us. But we're not supposed to be the ones. We're not supposed to be the ones. It messes them up, see? And that's the thing, like, it is you. It's always been you. It's just that, people like to just point out one particular group of people. It's everybody. Everybody has they mess in their groups. Everybody. But it's just real odd, how when people come online and they be like, oh, we are this and we are that. We are so wonderful. We are this and we are that. And then all of a sudden, kapoom. All of a sudden, kapoom. That's all.
The 77th person is now charged in the $300 million Feeding Our Future meal fraud case. Usman Kamara runs a very popular grocery store in North Minneapolis on Broadway Avenue called Kay's Dollar Grocery and Deli, or Kay's African Market. That's where federal prosecutors say Kamara claimed
we're just picking on the Somalians, though.
To kids during the pandemic.
We're just picking on them.
Says that never happened, and he stole $1 million meant to feed hungry kids. The feds plan to seize the building where the store is located because they say Kamara used fraud money to buy it from his landlord. I'm Lou Ragoose. Follow for more news.
So now that there's been 77 people charged in Minneapolis, Minnesota on fraud, they go from regular Africans, Somalians, Ethiopians, Eritreans, all of them. Y'all all played yourselves. And y'all talked about Black Americans while you did it, which is a shame because we could have taught you some things. We could have told you while y'all was pulling this stunt that the federal government is going to fuck you over. We could have told y'all. But I think y'all keep us out of your business on purpose because we're American. And we would tell you that that's fraud. That's not going to work. You can't do that. So I think that's why y'all want to keep y'all language and keep speaking amongst yourselves and exclude the Black American who could show you some things, okay? Because I don't know if you forgot or not, but this is our fucking country. Africans, all of you, all of them. Pick a country. I'm talking to all Africans. America is tired of y'all because y'all come over here, run amok, scam it up, and then they start looking at us all like, oh, Black people. No. Yeah, we all Black. They're the Africans, though. We're Americans. Natives here, not them. They're the ones coming over here doing this shit. Y'all should have listened to us a long time ago, Somalians. I'm telling y'all that right now. Omar Fateh lost. Trump just took the TPS status away from y'all. Ilhan Omar ass is next. I'm telling y'all, the government is done. Y'all should have listened. You should have listened to us, but instead, y'all made us your enemy. Black American, Black American. I forget the word y'all call us, a curly hair, Jareer. The Jareer. Yeah, who's the fucking Jareer now? On his way back to Sandland. Yeah. Hey, listen, don't be mad at me. Be mad at the nigga negotiating your deals.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. What's messed up about this Somalian situation with this whole fraud investigation of them having kids pretend that they have a special disability, so-called claiming they are underneath a spectrum called autism. Thinking about the parents that live in Minnesota that actually needed the help for their children who are American citizens here, who actually needed the help but wasn't able to receive the help because the Somalians was simply just looking out for one another and just banking in the system. This is really, really, really messed up. I'm glad that they're investigating this, and I'm glad they're going to be sending a lot of these people back to their homeland so they could do what they do in their home and let the people who actually need the services in the state of Minnesota and every other state that's committing this crime. Because y'all don't understand what it's like to have a child with autism. When you on that wait list and you just simply just waiting and you sign your kids up to receive these services because you need the help. You need the help. Your child most definitely need the help. You alone as a parent cannot do it on your own. You need the assistance by these professionals, and these professionals are there to help you, to guide, help you to find ways to just be able to learn about your child better every single time, right? I know I probably said that wrong, but you all get my point. As a mother, I have 2 boys, and both of them have autism, and I am blessed that my kids were able to receive services. Like one of my oldest son, he's able to receive services at his school. My youngest son, he's able to receive service right away at the age of 2 by the grace of God. But I'm just thinking about the people who is not able to receive, and they're waiting, and for this to be revealed, I can't imagine the hurt and the betrayal they must feel by the local government officials that they probably voted in because they trusted them to take care of the state that they're living in, and all they did was just steal, destroy, and lie, and still lying. And real American people in the state of Minnesota are suffering because of their wrongdoing. And if y'all understand, y'all don't understand what it's like to have a kid with a special disability. It's really, really, really hard. So my heart goes out to the parents who were probably not able to receive services due to this crime that's been going on. That's it. All right, I love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I don't know if y'all have been on Twitter recently, but if you haven't, you guys gotta go check out Somali Twitter, bro. Like, they're absolutely rage baiting the shit out of all the conservatives on X right now, and it is so funny, because tell me why they're all falling for it. Like, every single one. Like, literally, I saw 3 different posts about how various founding fathers descended from Somali lineage, or how Minnesota was promised to them like 3,000 years ago. And it's so funny because all these 50-year-old white men in the comments and replies are taking it so seriously.
Donald Trump, my English not good. One day you said Somalia, no government, no safety, no nothing. Let's talk about America. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that was that. Let's talk about America, what Charlie Craig was, Everything was there, police was there, but they didn't stop. Why? No check. America, no safety, no police, no nothing. Trump, okay? Because every day happen. Every day Somalia don't happen like that. Donald Trump, don't come after my country. Otherwise, every day I will keep coming to you, sending you voices. Because I see every day people, Every day in America, Twitter, they post it. Don't make me come and send you a picture. The other day, Ukrainian girl, huh? Please leave us alone. We leave you alone. Okay? Don't come after my country. Thank you, Donald Trump. It means good night.
The Minneapolis police chief says his officers won't assist ICE raids because it's illegal. Instead, he urges residents to call 911 and report ICE arrests as kidnapping. He pledged that Minneapolis police officers absolutely have a duty to intervene in such cases to determine if the activity is legitimate law enforcement action or a potential crime. Do you think this is a good idea to have local police confronting ICE agents?
Donald Trump is trying to unravel that. We are at the tip of the spear. This is that point in that picture of the iceberg where you see the iceberg sticking out of the water and then you see the monstrosity underneath the surface. We have no idea what lies below the surface. Donald Trump is trying to fix that. This administration is trying to unwind that. These people who we elected in landslide form, if the Democratic Party and the rhinos like, I don't know, Rand Paul, would get out of the way for a hot second, would be able to do so much more expeditiously what you and I elected them to do. And yet we have this crybaby class of deep state rhinos and leftists who realize that the gravy train might be coming to an end. And you know what? Since they've never really had real jobs, they've never met a payroll, most of them. They've never had to shop for insurance for their employees. They never had to get unemployment compensation. They've never had to get any of the stuff that we need to do as small business owners. These people now realize the only gift they have in life is to steal off of the goodness of the American people and to pretend that they're doing a good job. I see this. I think you probably see this. More and more Americans see this.
Welcome back. Now their saints are finding them out. There's this thing my father has always told me, right? My late father, may his soul rest in peace. He has always told me your sins will find you out. Right now, Somalian saints are finding them out. A lot of people are saying these people are good people, they are very nice people, but right now in the media, the way they are speaking, I'm also afraid. These people are not good at all. And the way they are trying to rope in Black Americans into it is very suspicious. But do you know why I'm happy? Black Americans are not even giving audience. They don't care. And it's not like they're scared of anything. It's because they know that they are also Americans. And they shouldn't even have time for even, coming to the media to say rubbish. Do you understand it? Yeah, they don't have to come and start proving anything. No. They don't need to prove anything. If they call them, that's their own business. What they know is when they come close to them or they bring the shit close to them, Black Americans will not leave them. Of course, they know how to actually fight their battles very, very well. Right? Anyways, let me hear your own thoughts in the comments. Have you had experiences with these people? How was it? Right? Are you in support of, they should be giving Minnesota, that Minnesota has been promised to them 3,000 years ago? Are you in support of it? Let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Please kindly share your thoughts in the comments, right? Do not forget to subscribe, and share this video. Also comment, right? Keep supporting this channel. Let's grow together. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.